powerful set of scenes is right before they enter Rohan and meet King Theoden. I'm doing these all out of order, but I will spend just a brief time on the lead up to meeting King Theoden the first time. So on their way, Gandalf is saying to Aragorn, the veiling shadow that glowers in the east takes shape. Sauron will suffer no rival. From the summit of Barad-dûr, his eye watches ceaselessly, but he is not so mighty yet that he is above fear. Doubt ever gnaws at him. The rumor has reached him. The heir of Númenor still lives. And he says this to Gandalf because he's the heir of Númenor. And Gandalf still, to Aragorn, here it says, Sauron fears you. Sauron fears you, Aragorn. He fears what you may become, and so he'll strike hard and fast at the world of men. He will use his puppet, Sauron and Sauron. That's a tongue twister there for you. His puppet Sauron to destroy Rohan. War is coming. Rohan must defend itself, and therein lies our first challenge. For Rohan is weak and ready to fall. The king's mind is enslaved. It's an old device of Sauron's. His hold over King Theoden is now very strong. Sauron and Sauron are tightening the noose. So when I was explaining earlier about there's a small city that was fleeing, well, this was the reason the reason they were fleeing is because the king had become weak and had become taken over basically by the enemy. And I'll get into that later. Would have made more sense if I'd have done it in order, but I didn't, so I'm sorry. So if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry, you just have to watch them. I'm gonna have to go back and watch them because there's just so much good stuff in these movies. So one of the powerful things that Gandalf tells Aragorn is that he fears what you may become, and that is just Satan fears who you may become. So that is why he attacks so hard. He fears who the men of this world may become, and he fears who the sons and daughters of God may become. See, Satan only attacks where there are spoils to gain. And so that's why he comes after people so hard, is because he's trying to steal their destinies. He attacks because he fears who people will become. He fears who you will become. You have to believe that it is in you and that you have what it takes. There's only one thing to do: arise and be all that you have dreamed. Thanks for watching and listening. It would mean so much to me if you hit the like or subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Rumble, YouTube, or like the Facebook page.